What's about to drop flips everything people thought they knew about Papoose upside down. This isn't just some internet rumor, it's chaos breaking loose in real time. The whole situation's blowing up like wildfire across social media, and everyone's trying to piece together what's real and what's cap. Right now, the rap icon's name is tangled in one of the wildest scandals of the year, and the noise around it is impossible to ignore.
This is serious. I know they still do the family thing. They were just recently at a dinner, and they were celebrating somebody that passed.
Tasha K's latest podcast didn't just hint at drama, she straight up exposed it. According to her, Papoose wasn't just acting strange behind the scenes, he was living a straight-up double life while everyone believed he was fully committed to Claressa Shields.
When you haven't paid taxes since 2012 or you got something, what do you call that?
The math says $8 million, 4 fights, $2 million a fight, right? But $2 million is my minimum.
Only for her to recently drop the last name that she had with Papoose, Reminisce Mackey. So she's no longer Mackey, she is Reminisce Smith.
Insiders claim he was secretly involved with Tessie at the same time, keeping it low until now. But the truth's out in the open, and Tasha K didn't come empty-handed. She dropped receipts, leaked audio, video clips, and private messages that supposedly prove this wasn't just some oops moment. It was a full-on hidden situation. This whole situation wasn't some random slip-up. It was carefully planned out. Sources say Papoose was out here juggling emotions, fame, and attention like it was a full-time hustle, all while keeping everyone clueless. The receipts paint him as someone who knew exactly what he was doing and exactly who he was hurting.
And people don't bother me, and I can just focus on me. And, I don't feel bad about cussing people out who come mess with my peace. Camp just put me in a different mindset. I feel so close to the God when I'm in camp.
The leaked clips are wild. Luxury hotel suites, late-night meetups, tight hugs, secret kisses, and private moments that were never meant to see the light of day. Cameras caught whispered talks and close contact that make denial almost impossible. It's like watching a movie unfold, only this one's real and messy. All of this reportedly went down while Claressa had no clue what was happening behind her back. The messages that surfaced are cold, calculated, and straight to the point. In one alleged chat, Papoose supposedly typed, "Dumped C Claressa," and that line exploded all over social media. Another message reportedly read, "Claressa is done," showing how detached and strategic the vibe had become. No emotion, no pause, just straight-up moves.
Reminisce Smith on the blockchain. So she said, get it right, bitch.
Once everything came out, the fallout hit hard. Claressa is said to be heartbroken, blindsided, and left humiliated in public. People close to her say the pain runs deep and it's breaking her down piece by piece. She really thought the relationship was silent, only to find out she'd been standing in the middle of a secret triangle the whole time. The truth hit hard, but Papoose's reaction made everything 10 times worse. Instead of staying quiet and letting the heat cool down, he's reportedly been acting unbothered and even defensive. Some say he's out here low-key flexing like nothing happened, while the internet tears the story apart piece by piece. But here's where things get even messier. Tasha K claims this isn't new behavior, it's a full-blown pattern. According to her, it didn't start with Claressa at all. She says it goes all the way back. First Remy Ma, then Claressa, and now Tatiki. Each name connected to the same loop of attention, power moves, and personal gain. Fans online are now connecting dots they never thought to question before, and the theories are getting wild. Social media is going crazy. Comment sections are blowing up, timelines are packed, and everyone's asking the same thing. Was any of it real, or was it always about control and clout? One thing's for sure, the betrayal cuts deep, the heartbreak is raw, and this whole story feels far from over. What's out right now might just be the surface, and if more truth spills out, the explosion could shake things up even harder. Clips of Papoose trying to defend himself have only made the fire burn hotter. In these recordings, he tries to justify his actions, but instead of clearing things up, he ends up exposing even more cracks in his story. Publicly, he's snapping back and getting defensive, while privately, sources claim he kept things going with Tesehki, showing this wasn't guilt, it was choice. It's painting the picture of a man moving with intention, not regret.
up with Clarissa for a check at her fight. He was rapping. He got paid to do that. He wasn't coming out there for free, okay? And so he's trying to get his name back in the spotlight.
Tasha K didn't hold back on her podcast either. She made it loud and clear that this behavior didn't come out of nowhere. According to her, it's a full-on repeat pattern. First Remy Ma, then Clarissa, and now Tatiki. Each time it's the same setup. Deep emotions tangled with personal gain, fame, and control. And every single time, someone else ends up picking up the pieces while he walks away like nothing happened. This whole scandal runs way deeper than a private betrayal. The leaked footage, audio clips, and messages all point to someone who built his world on secrets. A man who kept his circles separated, juggling lies until everything finally collapsed. The truth didn't just slip out, it got dragged into the light when Tasha K dropped her receipts and exposed everything. Photos of Papoose and Tesehki inside hotel rooms are flooding the internet, and they're impossible to ignore. Whispered talks caught on tape, text messages spread out for everyone to see, each one showing plans to quietly cut off Clarissa while stepping forward with someone new. Put together, all these pieces tell a story that feels cold, heavy, and deeply unsettling. Viewers aren't just shocked, they're disturbed by how planned out and emotionless it all seems. Social media's gone wild. Fans are completely divided. Some feel betrayed, others are trying hard to defend him, but nobody can deny the emotional weight of what's coming out. Every video, every audio snippet, every leaked text hits like a punch to the chest for anyone who believed Clarissa and Papoose had something real. This isn't coming off like a one-time mistake. It feels like a slow, intentional, emotional collapse. Seeing Clarissa's heartbreak play out in public has hit people right in the gut. The pain, the embarrassment, and the shock of realizing the truth too late is too real for many to handle. The online reaction is overflowing with empathy mixed with raw anger, especially as new details keep dropping every single day. Meanwhile, Toy, fully aware of the storm surrounding her name, has now become the center of the entire debate. Her presence has only turned up the heat, pulling even more eyes towards the chaos. The emotional stakes are sky high, and fans can't look away as everything unfolds right in front of them, like a live breakdown of trust, loyalty, and image.
Me getting paid, and I'm not just a boxer, I'm also a co-promoter with Salita under T-Rex Promotion. So, I'm doing my good little 1-2 here and there.
Love, lies, and manipulation aren't just whispers anymore. They're facts backed up by receipts. Tasha K's role in dropping all this info has people split down the middle, some praising her for exposing the truth, others calling her out for stirring the pot. But either way, her impact can't be denied. Without her decision to drop the evidence, this whole situation might have stayed buried for who knows how long. And she didn't play around or hint at it. She came with full proof. Real video clips showing undeniable moments of intimacy. Audio recordings of quiet confessions that were never meant to be heard. Screenshots revealing step-by-step plans to end one relationship and start another. Each drop hit harder than the last, sending shockwaves through social media and leaving everyone stunned in disbelief. As the public tries to process everything that's come out, the fallout just keeps getting worse. Papoose's image has taken a massive hit, and the damage looks deep. Fans are openly questioning his character, while online commentators are breaking down every word, every gesture, and even his silence. It's like the whole world is studying his every move in real time. Clarissa's pain is cutting through all the noise, especially now that she's realizing she might have been used for attention and image. The scandal isn't slowing down one bit. The emotional tension keeps building, and the story is taking over social media feeds, with people replaying the leaks again and again, trying to piece together just how far the betrayal really goes. Clarissa's heartbreak, Papoose's frustration, the secret link with Tatiki, and Tasha K's timed releases have all come together to form a story that almost feels unreal.
Remember, she tried to say we was a lie and shit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't fucking him, and Papoose didn't knock the shit out of him.
Viewers are disturbed, yet they can't look away. Every new drop only makes the reaction stronger. And just when people think they've seen it all, Tasha K hinted that there's still more evidence waiting to surface. That tease alone has everyone on edge. This story is nowhere near finished, and the tension's sky high as fans, celebs, and media keep dissecting every clip, message, and post. The consequences of Papoose's double life are only starting to unfold, and the internet can't stop watching it happen. The storm of emotion around this whole mess just won't settle. Claressa, once praised for her strength and discipline, is now facing one of the most painful betrayals of her life, and it's all unfolding in public. The damage cuts deep, shaking her trust and leaving scars that won't fade easily. The images and audio that Tasha K dropped reportedly left Claressa completely shattered. Every sound, every clip a harsh reminder that the man she trusted was living a double life. Fans watching from the sidelines are having a hard time wrapping their heads around it. Seeing someone they admired go through this kind of public humiliation hits hard. The leaked hotel footage shows moments of closeness that can't be brushed off. Papoose and Tatiki looking comfortable, connected, and fully aware of what they were doing. Each glance, each whispered word builds the picture of a secret relationship that wasn't supposed to exist. Now, Claressa's heartbreak has become the emotional center of the story worldwide. Viewers see her vulnerability, and it's making people realize even the strongest public figures can be crushed by betrayal. Social media is still overflowing with reactions, clips, and nonstop debates. Every message, every leak keeps trending as people break down the cost of fame, loyalty, and deceit. And through it all, Papoose's reaction has only made the controversy explode even louder.
Chuck is saying that Pap upstairs. And I don't know if that's insinuating that he's not upstairs, or that you guys think that I would just say that. I don't know. But truth of the matter being, he do be upstairs, just like right now.
Papoose's defensive posts, tense exchanges, and flat-out refusal to step back are making one thing clear. He's not retreating from this storm. He's pushing forward, even as Claressa struggles to carry the weight of both betrayal and public humiliation. The same pattern keeps repeating. First Remy, then Claressa, now Tatiki. Each name linked to the same cycle of attention, control, and emotional manipulation that Tasha K's leaks have laid out for the world to see. The audio recordings are especially hard to stomach. They capture private talks that were never meant to leave those rooms. Papoose's soft whispers to Tatiki about love and loyalty stand in brutal contrast to the cold final messages he allegedly sent Claressa to end things. The warmth on one side and the icy detachment on the other hit like a gut punch. Fans can't stop replaying those clips, stunned at how strategic the betrayal seems and how easily his affection flipped from one person to another.
Pat was, of course, stepping out. You know, rumor has it, and it's not even a rumor no more because she came out to confirm it after Papoose had sent me a cease and desist saying that I was lying and making it up, that Remy was being allegedly beat by him. And I'm like, why are you sending me a cease and desist? And then your wife only comes out to confirm it that you put hands on her and pushed her in the pool or something like that. He's still married. And so we just want to tell Claressa this. He's still married.
The emotional wreckage is undeniable, and the double life is now impossible to hide. That haunting contrast between charm and cruelty shows the dark side of fame, where manipulation hides behind smiles and heartbreak plays out for everyone to see. Supporters of Claressa are speaking louder than ever across social media, flooding timelines with empathy, anger, and disbelief as they rally behind her in the middle of this chaos. Some are applauding Tasha K for exposing what really went down, while others are questioning if making it all so public only deepened Claressa's pain. She's now trapped in a harsh reality, publicly exposed while privately falling apart. Her heartbreak, unfolding under non-stop attention, has turned into a modern-day tragedy powered by social media. Every video, every audio clip, and every text keeps the scandal alive, replayed endlessly across platforms. It's like there's no escaping it. The footage keeps resurfacing, and the constant repetition only makes the emotional damage hit harder every time.
I forgot what it was, and Fat Joe was there. It was right after Fat Joe demanded that I be sent to jail. He said that I be locked up.
Then there's Tatiki's role, which adds even more fuel to the fire. The leaked material doesn't paint her as an innocent bystander. It shows her as part of the story. Her voice in the recordings, her laughter, her reactions, they all reveal awareness and participation in what was happening. Now, instead of being on the edges, she's standing right in the center of the controversy, and people can't stop dissecting every frame, every sound, every word. Power, desire, and manipulation are written all over the leaked evidence. It's messy, raw and impossible to ignore. This whole situation shows just how tangled emotions can get when mixed with fame and attention. As the materials keep circulating, fans, influencers, and commentators are picking apart every second, questioning motives, calling out behavior, and reacting in total disbelief.
I'm noticing a lot of content creators are really going through it. A lot that I personally feel like didn't have a plan for a rainy day. You know, they splurged, they got the really nice apartment, the really nice car. You know, they're living this lifestyle to be content creators. And now I'm hearing that this is probably the biggest content creator apocalypse ever, along with the hip hop artists who are tax liens up to their neck. We just debuted yesterday, Papoose and Remy. I don't know if you're familiar with the hip hop, couple. And Papoose has about $400,000 in tax liens. Remy has $700,000. Like this is, and people think, well, they're not broke. And I'm like,
what started as a private issue has exploded into a full-on cultural moment. It's no longer just about a breakup. It's an emotional spectacle that everyone's talking about. Claressa's heartbreak, Papoose's anger, Taki's involvement, and Tasha K's nonstop revelations have formed a perfect storm that's pulling in anyone who comes across the story. It's a twisted mix of betrayal, fame, and the public's obsession with other people's pain.
Stop saying Pap is my manager because he's not. Let's start there. Stop that shit. I've been tired of y'all saying that. Y'all know it's a lie. It's not true. Stop saying that he got any money from me, because no, he didn't. I was going to sign a big lucrative deal no matter who I signed with, but the biggest and most lucrative deal that I signed with was Salida and Win Records, which was $8 million. And all that money came to my account. So let's get that going also too.
As more attention piles on, the chaos keeps growing. Each new clip, each leaked message instantly floods social feeds and headlines. Claressa's suffering is magnified by the non-stop chatter, while Papoose's image as a manipulative opportunist becomes harder and harder to deny. And Tasha K's role in all this proves one thing: secrets can't survive long in the digital age, especially when the truth hits the internet with this much force. The scandal is still far from over, and fans are struggling to process the emotional weight of everything that's already come to light. The online debates haven't slowed down for a second, and Claressa's journey towards facing the truth is unfolding right before everyone's eyes, both publicly and privately.
for some reason, he doesn't understand how I got a platform this size. The same way I can't understand how he's still the same size he was, but he claimed that he don't lost weight.
Each new leak adds another layer to the story, making it even more gripping and emotionally charged. This saga of love, secrecy, and exposure just refuses to fade away. Viewers remain locked in, watching every new update with a mix of shock, sadness, and disbelief. The fallout keeps growing by the hour, and the scandal surrounding Papoose has hit a breaking point. Claressa Shields, now dealing with betrayal under a bright public spotlight, is trying to hold herself together through heartbreak and humiliation. Meanwhile, footage of Papoose and Tatiki in luxury hotel rooms keeps spreading online. Intimate embraces, soft whispers, and moments that have now gone viral worldwide. Every frame, every sound, every message is being dissected by fans and commentators like digital detectives. Claressa's heartbreak isn't private anymore. It's been turned into a full-blown public tragedy. The depth of betrayal feels almost unbearable, and the steady stream of evidence Tasha K keeps dropping only deepens the wound. Her releases outline a clear pattern of planning, manipulation, and control that even longtime fans find chilling to watch unfold. Relationships ending through cold, calculated words, meetings hidden behind practiced smiles. It's a whole performance of deception.
Chaos. I feel like I go backwards every time mentally, but I feel like I grow and I learn, but it's like, dang, I wish I could have the mindset I have in camp throughout my entire life. I feel like I elevate and grow so much throughout camp, man. And then it's like my real life comes back and it's like, oh, here we go, back to having.
Carefully crafted personas kept the truth buried, creating a double life that now feels impossible to ignore. The way Papoose managed to juggle multiple realities while looking innocent in public paints a chilling picture of manipulation and control. This scandal has now sparked a bigger conversation about trust, fame, and how easy it is to exploit love in the celebrity world. Fans are being forced to face the emotional cost behind all those polished images and picture-perfect posts. And Taki's part in all this has only cranked up the tension. The evidence makes it look like she knew exactly what was happening and still decided to stay involved. Her voice, her laughter, her body language, and the leaked clips, everything adds more weight to the story, building a narrative of secrecy, attraction, and risky choices that turn private moments into a full-blown public spectacle. Social media is still exploding with reactions. Support for Claressa remains strong, but the outrage and disbelief are growing louder by the day. Clips of Papoose trying to defend himself, on-camera confrontations, and insider commentary are dominating every timeline. The story's officially moved past rumor. It's now a full example of emotional manipulation playing out in real time. The pattern is impossible to ignore now. First Remy, then Claressa, and now Tasha. Fans aren't calling it coincidence anymore. They're calling it a cycle. Tasha K's releases have laid out what looks like a consistent playbook built around control, attention, and carefully timed affection. Claressa's pain sits right at the center of it all. Her vulnerability, now exposed to the world, hits hard and resonates way beyond celebrity gossip. People are watching this heartbreak unfold in real time, shaped by fame, exposure, and non-stop online discussion. Meanwhile, Papoose's defensive reactions are only adding fuel to the fire. His flashes of anger, his refusal to back down, it's all turning up the pressure and keeping the tension high. The reach of this scandal has gone global. Trending hashtags, viral clips, podcasts, and deep dive videos are breaking down every move like it's a case study in manipulation. What was once private has turned into public evidence. The affair, the messages, the reactions, all forming a story that just keeps growing. Claressa, Papoose, and Tasha are now locked together in a web defined by betrayal, exposure, and emotional destruction. The proof on display paints a chilling picture of how far manipulation can go and the heavy cost that comes with living a double life. Viewers are still completely locked in, stunned, emotional, and unable to look away. The situation's nowhere near over, and every new drop from Tasha K reshapes how this whole story will be remembered. Her exposure made sure the consequences won't fade into silence anytime soon. Each fresh revelation hits harder, turning the emotional tension up to the max. Claressa's heartbreak has become a global conversation, with the public watching every single move, reaction, and post like it's unfolding live. Those leaked videos, audio clips, and messages aren't just evidence anymore. They've become the backbone of a chilling story about control, strategy, and opportunism. There's barely any room left for denial. Fans online are reacting with pure emotion, anger, sadness, and disbelief as they watch a relationship once seen as unbreakable fall apart piece by piece. And as social media chaos, it's not slowing down anytime soon. This has gone way past simple curiosity. It's raw emotion spilling out across timelines. What started as gossip has turned into something deeper and darker. Tasha K's revelations didn't just expose an affair. They revealed a full pattern, a plan, and the emotional wreckage that came with it. Claressa's pain, now witnessed by millions, stands as a reminder that betrayal leaves real scars, no matter how famous you are. The story continues, and it's nowhere near slowing down. Each passing day brings new twists, fresh reactions, and emotional fallout that keeps everyone glued to their screens. What started as whispers has now become one of the most talked about scandals in the entertainment world, filled with heartbreak, manipulation, and deep betrayal playing out right in front of the public eye. Every new post, clip, and statement adds another layer to a saga that feels too wild to be real, yet it's unfolding in real time. Papoose's Feud, once seen as loyal and grounded, now hangs in the balance, while Claressa's strength and pain have become a symbol for so many dealing with betrayal under the spotlight. The entire situation exposes how messy love, power, and fame can get when truth and image collide. Fans continue to analyze every reaction, and the emotional pull of this story has turned it into something bigger than just gossip. It's a study in how trust can crumble when secrets finally hit the surface. Tasha K's role remains central. Her decision to drop receipts, messages, and raw footage turned a private situation into a cultural storm. Whether people see her as bold or controversial, one thing's undeniable: she made sure the truth couldn't stay hidden. Now, as the tension keeps rising and the story expands, the question is, what will come out next, and who will speak up when the final truth hits? One thing's for sure, this isn't over yet. The drama, the emotions, and the revelations are still unfolding, and the world's watching every second of it. Make sure you don't miss what comes next. Like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters, and we want to hear what you think about this wild story that's still taking shape right before our eyes.